Hello everybody. Today I'm going to start a new quilt. My daughter is having a baby at the end of August. It's going to be a girl, and she picked out these fabrics and she picked out a rail fence pattern. So I'm going to use this white for both sides of the block. Here's the quilt. So we're going to use white here and here, and I'm going to need 112 of these pieces, and they're going to be 2 by 8 because we're going to make an 8-inch block, and then the print is going to be 4 by 8. So it's a very simple design. You just sew the 3 strips together, and then you can, alternate the blocks. So these are the fabrics she picked out. I bought this collection a while ago when I saw it because I really liked it, but I didn't know what I was going to use it for. But it's the Patricia Collection, and this one is Purple Sprigs, Spring Coral, Hydrangea Purple, Butterflies Soft Multi, Large Roses Soft Multi, and Leaves Green, and Ivy Green, and then I don't know the name of these two, but they're part of the collection. There was one more. There was a light blue in this, and I don't know why I don't have it, but I don't. So, but this is the rest of the collection, and it's kind of old, so I don't know if you can still get it. Some of it you might be able to get, but anyways, I need to cut these up. I'm going to need 6 of each, except for 2 of them I'll need 7 each. But I think I'm going to do widths of fabric, sew them together, the strips together, and then subcut them into 8-inch blocks. So I'm going to see how that goes. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay, I've got all of the prints cut. I did 2 strips of 4.5 inches, and I've got some of the white strips cut. I still have some more to go, but I'm going to show you how I make the blocks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these strips, and I am going to sew a white strip on each side all the way down, and then I'm going to subcut it into 8-inch blocks. So let me get to the sewing machine and we'll get that started. Okay, I have got strips pinned on both sides, and now I just need to sew. Okay, now I will just press this towards the print. Everything will get pressed towards the print. Okay, I've got that sewn on and pressed. I've got it folded in half. I'm going to cut off the selvage, and I need 6 in total. I'm not going to get 6 out of the one strip. Let me get my other ruler. There, so I want 8.5 inches 8.5. And what's left is, can get one more. So you can get 5 out of one strip. And I need 6. So let me get the rest of those sewn and cut, and we'll be back. Okay, I have all the blocks pressed towards the print, squared up, and now I just need to take it to the sewing machine, and I will just alternate each block, and I will show you one row, and then I will do the rest of the rows off camera. So let's get to the sewing machine. Okay, I'm just going to take one way and put the other one the other orientation and sew them together. So there are no seams that match. Okay, here's row 1, and I've pressed towards the print again, and I believe the next row I will be pressing towards the white, and then the rows will nest when they connect. But it's going to be very pretty. It's also a very simple quilt. Easy to cut, easy to sew, quick to put together. So let me finish that up and I'll be right back. Okay, the top is all done. Now I'll just need to sandwich it and get to quilting. But I really like how it's turned out. I think fabrics are really pretty. So let's get to quilting. Okay, here's the finished quilt. I'm sorry, I thought I had pressed record, but I didn't, which means I was standing there talking to myself. And I gave my quilt to my daughter already, so I had her send me these pictures. Here is a close-up of it after it's washed, and with the motif there. I knew it wouldn't show up very well on the front, but I was hoping on the back it would show up. And it does somewhat, but it doesn't matter. It was still fun to do, and it was quite easy. This is a very good beginner quilt. And I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you next time on Anna's Journey.